All right, turning to politics here at 5:30, just a few days left before our state primary.
Yeah, and while we want to fight out who's going to win the high-profile races here, one trend is clear. Arizonans are changing the way they vote. Let's check in with political editor Dennis Welch. It's pretty clear, this shift we're seeing.
Yeah, and you got to remember that the no-excuse early voting has been in Arizona for 3 decades. And for most of that time, Republicans voted early in much larger numbers than Democrats. But after 2 years of baseless election fraud claims surrounding early voting, that's starting to change. Now, here is an analysis conducted by a local Democratic-leaning political firm that shows over 800,000 early ballots have been mailed back statewide. Now, as of now, 2 major parties are nearly tied, with Republicans holding a slight edge, having returned about 398,000 early ballots and Democrats about 395,000. And we spoke to Sam Almy, who's been closely following the numbers, and asked him why more Republicans than ever appear to be holding on to their early ballots for now. And he said there were signs that these voting patterns were starting to change 2 years ago.
There is definitely an engaged electorate on both sides in 2020. We had record high turnout, but we had a lot of national rhetoric around anti-vote by mail. Trump was leading the charge on that, and that was definitely felt in Arizona.
The anti-vote by mail rhetoric has not let up, with some in the GOP since the 2020 election. Some Republican lawmakers proposed legislation to scrap vote by mail or significantly restrict it. So we expect some high voter turnout this Tuesday on the day of, because it does appear again that more Republicans are holding on to their ballots than they ever have in past elections. Back into you.